Okay, guy, off-court review, May 2023. Got a look at your technical tape. Maybe you looked at it. I haven't received notes yet. But again, lots of positives, lots of good things. You're moving a lot better than last winter, that's for sure. So that's great. Now, when you see your forehand volley in the technical tape, okay, you will see that sometimes you do a little bit too much with the arm action. You try to go a little bit too hard to hit that volley. So again, you really want to hit the ball through body momentum. You really want to keep that elbow high, keep the elbow up, chicken wing all the way through, hit the ball through body momentum, okay? Finish, go forward, head over the stepping foot. You already know, you just have to practice it, okay? But again, this chicken wing position and the fact that you hit through body momentum and not necessarily through shoulder action, that's really going to help you on the forehand ground stroke as well, which is massive for you right now, okay? Right now it's like at the baseline, sometimes you do struggle to, either to keep up with the pace or to generate pace yourself. Now the thing is, okay, with the forehand, looking at yourself 2 years ago, if you remember how your forehand was, you remember you used to go back here all the way with the elbow collapsed against the body. You used to have a massive swing looking for power, okay? Now, the fact that you're trying to keep a shorter swing on the hitting side of the body, it's really good, thumbs up. The point is, you're breaking the swing in several parts, okay? As we already talked about in these days, you really want to break it in 2 parts, and you want to use gravity to let the racket free fall, okay? So now if you have a good unit turn with the elbow up on the forehand volley, you already know the grip, so you're familiar with that. Now, keeping the forehand grip, you do the same unit turn, and that's going to help you in the return. You see that the hand is still at belly button level, slightly above, okay? And it's okay, even if it goes slightly above the belly button level, it's just fine. I mean, if you look at Andre Agassi, he used to be up here preparing for the forehand, okay? So again, sometimes the higher the loop, the more racket head speed you can gain, okay? So the point, of course, you don't want to go up here to hit the forehand, but again, if you turn and your racket stops down here, then you have to snap it with the wrist, and not everybody can do it. Fabio Fognini can do it, but not everybody's Fabio Fognini. So again, you might want to turn with the head with the racket, with the hand just above belly button level, a little higher, keeping the elbow up, and from here breaking into 1, 2, okay? 1, 2. Lots of body rotation, lots of body coil from the front. You're really gonna see the back of the shoulder. From the back, you're gonna be able to see the sign of the T-shot, okay? Which you do really well on the forehand. Now, talking about ground strokes, okay? On the backhand, again, lots of positives. You could close the racket face a little more, okay? Sometimes if you feel that the ball is flying away, it's because sometimes you go down on edge. How do you make sure that the racket face closes more? Same idea, okay? If you keep the elbow slightly higher, the racket face is gonna be hooded on the backhand ground stroke. The other thing, okay, you probably have been taught at some point to stay down as you hit the backhand, okay? And you will see that sometimes at contact, this knee is still soft, okay? You're hitting the ball and this knee is down. If you want to generate the most power, the most spin, you really want to snap out at contact, extend. Even you can practice like slowly taking off. But again, it's a process, okay? A lot of people struggle. I struggle with it myself. So it's just a matter of, being used to, whenever you want to generate topspin and generate power, being able to snap up and snap out, okay? So with the backhand, good. Sometimes, make sure that you're on the right side of one. If you stay more toward the continental side, then the racket face, you see sometimes in your video, okay? The racket face is vertical, it goes down on edge, and then sometimes it doesn't close enough. That's one thing to keep in mind, okay? You can use more body rotation on the backhand, you're not turning enough, okay? If you see yourself in the video, this is your unit turn on the backhand. From the back, you're actually in this position, okay? And you want to turn so much, you want to look at the ball out of the corner of the right eye, okay? So really, tons of unit turn, okay? Elastic, bounce, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? Keeping it dynamic, but also, it's a lifting action. You're going forward and you're rotating, okay? It's 3 forces at the same time. Good, so that was for the ground strokes. Back and volley, same idea, okay? One-handed back and volley, lots of positive. Remember, you know, the higher you keep this elbow, the more it's gonna help you to keep the line straight and really propel you forward, okay? So you don't wanna finish the back and volley going like this, okay? Hand to hand form a line, upwards. Head over the stepping foot. Two-handed back and volley, connected to the two-handed back and ground stroke. Same idea, you wanna turn, with the racket vertical, you wanna keep the elbow higher, okay? So that you don't have to swing like this for the two-handed back and volley, okay? Really, keep it up, keep it vertical, hit the ball through body momentum, and also, you know, reflecting the speed of the incoming ball with a vertical racket face. Now the underspin is tricky, okay? The underspin is tricky. You're doing a big effort trying to stay sideways, finishing with the archway, which is very positive. Now, sometimes you'll see that at contact, okay, given the fact that you're not coiling enough, like also on the two-handed topspin backhand, it's the same idea with the underspin, okay? You really want to turn, really turn, like very much, and then at contact, you should be out here if you can. Also, the Carioca step is going to help you. Sometimes you see that when you hit the underspin, you're actually, because you haven't turned enough, okay, it's about what you do before the hit, you'll find out that you're hitting the ball in this position, okay? A little too close to the body. So the farther away you can be, like the backhand volley, the stronger you're gonna be. It's kind of a detail. I mean, it's not like, you know, but it's important. Every detail is important. Every little detail, okay? Of course, the thing that is gonna give you the most bang for your buck is trying to get a little more racket head speed on the forehand. You are playing with a racket that is 270 grams, which is fine, okay? If you can get just 30 grams more, a little bit more of head heavy racket is gonna help you also, you know, with a little bit of gravity. So it's not what's holding you back, but it might help, okay? And I mentioned it, just try it out, see how it feels, a little bit heavier racket. On the overhead and the serve, okay, last two things, very important. On the overhead, okay, good thing that you have a good quarterback position. Sometimes you do forget to do a crossover step, just keep it in mind. Now, the very important thing on the overhead is that sometimes you also forget to snap out with the hand, like to really help you with balance, okay? So sometimes you do end up hitting the ball, you know, with this elbow down here. So, again, turn, last second, snap out, and then you go through the arm action, really staying up with the left arm, okay? Sometimes you do collapse down, especially on the serve, okay? So, again, you really want to force yourself after the crossover step to up, comb the hair, clear the shaft of your telephone, give the high fade, cross on top, snap out. Okay, that's another thing on the overhead especially. On the serve you do it a little bit better, but on the overhead, if you want to get a little bit more pop, okay, sometimes you're trying to hit the ball with spin. Okay, sometimes you're up here and it's like the overhead is coming and you're just going in with the edge of the racket. So again, if you want to unlock the last link of the chain, it's not that everybody does it. A lot of people do it, okay? Pete Sampras used to do it, Ben Shelton does it, Olga Rune does it. But again, it's just about after the contact. If you see what they do with the elbow, actually the elbow stays up and the racket faces out to the side fence, okay? Auger-Aliassime does the same. But the point is like, that last link, there is actually a lot of power in the snap. It's like when you're snapping your fingers, right? So it's just that little forward pronation is gonna give you a lot of pop on the overhead. Same on the serve, okay? On the serve, lots of good things, lots of explosiveness, good timing, short toss. You're using your legs well, you're using the body well. The thing that you're not using well is the left arm. This is collapsing too soon. You saw it in the technical tape, okay? You get in position, all the right things, good timing, okay? You go 3, and then this one goes down, and then you end up with a crooked power line, okay? So again, sometimes you go so fast, which is great, okay? You're super explosive, keep that up. But sometimes you go so fast that it's hard to see with the naked eye. But really, when you see the slow-mo, you see that as the racket is about to come up, your left arm is already down. So you sacrificed all the action, reaction, like this is like a reactive break, right? So if you hit the ball with this one, as if you're like pulling yourself up, like doing a, what do you call it, like a chin-up, okay? or if you're calling like the thing of the bus or pulling the thing of the boat, but really up, call it in, okay? Don't let it collapse down. Very important. And then again on the serve, last link, unlock it, snap out. That's gonna help you with the last link. But other than that, well done with the body coil. As I mentioned in the video, sometimes you're going toward a more abbreviated take back. Again, you wanna use all the range of motion, all the space that you can cover with the racket. You wanna use it. A lot of people have abbreviated takebacks, okay? Again, try to force yourself, you don't wanna exaggerate, okay? So you don't wanna go 1, 2, and then go straight up here, okay? You still wanna try to extend a little more. You know, keep extending, keep extending. You don't have super long arms yet, so again, just keep using all the space that the racket can go through. Great, send me notes, and yeah, let's go from there, let's keep working.